It's the most consistent sound in the suburbs. The squeal of heavy brakes, the roar of a diesel engine, and the crash of bins hitting plastic. You watch your trash bags disappear into the back, the truck rumbles away, and you likely never think about it again. But you should, because that vehicle isn't just a hollow box on wheels. It is a high-pressure hydraulic factory designed to do something incredibly violent: turn a mountain of waste into a solid brick. But not all trucks are the same. How does the driver know when the truck is full without looking inside? And what happens when the crushing mechanism hits something it shouldn't, like a lithium battery? Welcome to Simple Things. Today, we are climbing inside the machine to see how a garbage truck eats the world's waste and how it keeps from exploding while doing it. First, we have to know what we're looking at. While they all crush trash, there are actually 3 distinct species of garbage trucks, each evolved for a specific hunting ground. The classic is the rear loader. This is the one you see in movies, 2 workers hanging off the back. It's the most versatile because human hands can throw in almost anything, from bags to old sofas. Then there is the side loader. This is the modern one-man band. The driver never leaves the cab. A robotic arm reaches out, grabs your specific standard-issue bin, and flips it. It's safer for workers, but it's picky. If your trash isn't in the right bin, it gets left behind. Finally, you have the front loader. These are the monsters that service restaurants and apartments. They have 2 massive forks that lift those giant metal dumpsters over the cab and dump them into the top. But regardless of how the trash gets in, once it's inside, they all use the same brutal force to pack it down. Inside the truck, a hydraulic ram known as the packer slides back and forth. It squeezes the trash against the back wall with over 2,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. But this pressure creates a major danger. What happens if you crush a half-full propane tank, or worse, a lithium-ion battery? When a lithium-ion battery is crushed, it undergoes thermal runaway. It explodes. This is the garbage truck driver's worst nightmare, a hot load. Since the back of the truck is filled with flammable paper and plastic, a fire can turn the truck into a furnace in minutes. So how do engineers handle this? The truck body is built from high-tensile steel to contain small blasts, but the real measure of safety is the ejection protocol. If a driver sees smoke on their camera monitors or smells burning, they don't look for a fire extinguisher. They look for an empty parking lot. The procedure is to pull over immediately and dump the entire burning load onto the street to save the truck. It's messy, but it's better than losing a $300,000 vehicle. Assuming the truck doesn't catch fire, it eventually runs out of space, but the driver can't see inside the back. So how do they know to stop? They feel it. Modern trucks are equipped with electronic pressure sensors. As the truck fills up, the hydraulic packer has to work harder to push the trash back. When the resistance hits a specific PSI limit, a light buzzes in the cab telling the driver, "I'm full." But veteran drivers don't even need the light. They can hear the engine changing pitch. They can feel the hydraulics whining as the packer blade slows down, unable to complete a cycle. At full capacity, a standard garbage truck is carrying about 9 to 10 tons of compacted waste. That's the weight of 2 African elephants crammed into a steel box. Once the truck is full, that 10-ton brick has to go somewhere. In many places, it heads to a landfill, but some countries are changing the game to ensure the garbage truck picks up less and less trash every year. Currently, the world champion of recycling is Germany. Through a system called the Green Dot policy, manufacturers in Germany have to pay for the packaging they create. This incentivizes them to use less material. Because strict laws and high-tech sorting, Germany recycles roughly 65% of its municipal waste. Compare that to the global average, which is significantly lower. In Germany, the garbage truck isn't just a trash collector. It's the first step in a supply chain that turns waste back into products. So the next time you hear that morning rumble, remember, it's not just a truck. It's a complex, high-pressure machine fighting fires, crushing hazards, and keeping our cities livable. Which country do you live in, and how strict is the recycling there? Let me know in the comments below. And if you learned something new today, crush that like button and subscribe for more surprising histories. See you in the next one.